We're looking at a pile of puppies. They're all snoozing. Big day outside. We set up this puppy playpen for them. Some shade for the early and mid part of the day before these trees over here come into play. We've got our ducks and our chickens doing well. We planted some early lettuce that's starting to come up. There and there. There's a whole bunch of it. So all of this should be lettuce. This bad boy survived the winter. Starting to flower. We've got some more lettuce and spinach in this bed. It's starting to come up. And we've moved our chicks. Oops. Moved our chicks into the chicken coop. We gave them half a dog house for shelter. Put a tarp up to keep them dry in the rain. And we put a divider between them and the rest of the chickens. So far, this is working out really well. Hi, ladies. What do you think of your new feathered friends? We've got a lot of growth on our raspberries. Looks like it'll be another banner year for raspberries. Plenty of fresh new ones growing outside the fence that I'd like to transplant somewhere. Start a new berry patch. I think this is a dogwood. And our apples are in blossom right now. Pears have already flowered. Peaches, plums. But we got lots of apple blossoms. And the lilacs are starting to blossom as well. You can see the pear trees still have a few flowers on them, but most of the petals have fallen off. That smells good. Man, that smells good. We've got another lilac Up here, it's got lots of buds on it. Our hyacinths are on their way out. And you see most of the flowers on our plum have already lost their petals. Our peaches are almost done too. And then we have another peach tree in the front there. Oh, while I'm over here, this little tree right here was a big crabapple tree that got knocked over in a storm. And out of the base of the old tree, there's the stump. We got these suckers that are growing. And I might have some crab apples again up here. It's got flowers on it. Moving over towards the garden area. We put some tarps down this year to try and kill off some of these weeds. Give us a better space for growing. So for the time being, we're trying to kill off whatever's growing here so we can plant our garden this year, not have to fight with so many weeds. Grizzly, who's usually in here, is out grazing. We've been grazing him. And we've separated our cows out. So we've got a couple of heifers, a cow, and all of our calves from last year that we're going to be selling up here. You're a pretty heifer. And then we've moved our cows that are going to calve, that we're going to be keeping, out onto pasture. Oh, I'm sorry, did I wake you? Nice little bull calf. Pregnant mama. And this little dinky guy, he's like a little runt calf. He's about half the size of all of his siblings. We got our goats up here. Hi, goats. And we've got our sheep penned up here while we're letting the pastures come back a little bit. They are also enjoying some shade right now. Move on to the cows. This duck here has a nest that she's guarding. She's got a nest right back there behind my kayak. Don't you, lady? Haven't done anything with these garden beds yet. We've got a cherry and 2 cherry bushes. The cherry bushes have flowers on them. There was just a couple flowers on the cherry and another peach right here. I see Grizzly. We'll say hi to Grizzly. Hey Grizz, did you find some shade? You're back here living the life, aren't you? No, I just tie a lead rope onto him so I can catch him easier, not that he runs away from me. But he just wanders around here and eats whatever he wants. He wanders over here by himself because he knows the other horses are out here. So he comes out to hang out with his friends, his horse friends. But you're in the shade right now, huh? Found a couple burrs. Those things are nasty, aren't they, buddy? Fellow farmer. And the horses are out grazing. They've got their pasture grazed down to about nothing already. What do you think, Grizzly? That's some good grass. Cows are up chewing their cud. They must have gone and filled their bellies. Olive and Ashers. I'll show you the difference between the section of grass that I just grazed versus the piece that I gave them today. We've been using the pigtail posts with the Gallagher reels and poly wire, single strand. That's been working out good. Get back here. Now this is the stretch that they grazed yesterday. I actually had them on there for about a day and a half. And then I put them on this next stretch. From here to here. They've been there since this morning. We're just gonna keep doing that same thing, working them in long lanes all the way down the field. Oh, there's a blue heron. Did I miss him? Oh, there he is. The herons do not stick around very long when I come back here. We had the sheep graze the alley here. It's just starting to grow back. I've had them off of it for 3 days now. I'll come back here and show you the electrified netting that we use to keep them in. So they had access to this whole alley. They could eat everything they wanted here. I don't have to mow it. And I don't have to feed them. Hi. Well, hopefully it was a good work day. Here's our electrified netting. And you can see they grazed all of this area down. And I'm gonna have to get some more of this netting if I want to continue to do this. I don't have enough rolls to manage them across this backfield. But this has worked a lot better for keeping them in than the single strand fencing. Beautiful day. Was out back looking at the pond earlier, looking for fish. Saw some nice bass. Looks like I can see a few of them out there, just at the edge of the weeds there, or the algae. I doubt you'll be able to pick that up on the camera. But I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The nice thing about having hair sheep is they shed out. You can find some of their wool stuck in the branches and the brush, but you don't have to shear them. See if we can sneak up on this mama duck and catch a glimpse of her babies. There's another duck here. Olive, stay with me. There she is. Hi, Mama. Olive, stay. I think we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. Good job, Mama. Most of the other duck hens have disappeared, so I assume they're all tending to their own nests. This guy here is one of the dads. I only have 2 drakes. Those are probably all your babies, huh? And then to keep the sheep from going around the pond, I just use a junk piece of cattle panel and a couple of temporary posts. Not real sturdy, but they don't really push on it. And that keeps them from walking around the pond. What do you think, Olive? Trying to hold this tripod. You leave those ducks alone. They're on the move. Olive, come here. Olive. Good girl. Oh, she's always herding ducks. You guys hungry? I can give you one more scoop of feed if you want. Olive, leave him alone. Set this down. Of course, now that I throw that out there, they're not interested. They'll wait until we go back up to the house. Oh, here comes the cows. Awesome. Thanks for joining me. You guys have an awesome day.